Alright, guys. Hello. My name is Crazy Zombie. You know me because I've been doing YouTube for a while. And for the longest time, for the longest time that you've been seeing me on my channel, I haven't uploaded as much. And the reason why is because a lot of things has happened that have been kind of like the turning point for me to start to think about ideas more, in fact, to the thing I need to do next, and that is to finish, hopefully, prototype with Shadow. I need to get that done, immediately get that done. Once I get done, then I can move on to do what I want to do with other stuff. Like, I kind of want to do a PS2 Let's Play, and I already got a game I just want to play, and just do a Let's Play on that. I just know that's going to be so good, so fun. Ignore the stuff that's in the background. I live with my grandparents and I have cousins. So sorry about the yelling. Anyways, so I want to get that. I want to get that done as soon as I can. So probably tomorrow-ish, I'm gonna try to upload 2 videos of that done, so that we can get more for it. That 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 story, the game story is like, it's literally, we're like halfway in there. Hi, um, welcome to my stream. If you just came on, this is an update channel stream, but it's also like talking about how I'm going to be getting to other stuff in the near future, and we will get into drawings this stream. It's just going to take a little bit. I just want to like talk about what is going to happen to my channel, how things are going to be, and all the other stuff is going to be mandatory. Um, so there's a lot of stuff that you have noticed that I have been kind of like going a little bit down, and it's not because I've been off, and it's not because I haven't had the time to actually do any more videos. It's because a lot of things have, a lot of things I've been doing now are been trying to get some things done already, so that way people can see what I have, and if people enjoy what I create, then I'm happy for them. But if they're not going to enjoy what I create, then it's just kind of like makes no sense that why am I uploading it? It's the same with I uploaded 2 videos for Knuckles playing Knack, and it looks like it's not as well received as I thought it would be. Like, not at all. Like, it's actually kind of disappointing that like the Knack with Knuckles 2, I thought that was going to go really well, but it's just not going well. I'm just thinking I should just get rid of it. Just stop doing it. I'm not saying that I will, but it's just that it's that point. I'm like, it's not doing enough views. It's not doing enough people, and not many people are going to watch it. And I'm not going to do more gaming if people don't want me to do any more gaming for them. It doesn't make any sense. You watch something, and you know it's going to be bad. At least not great, but at least it's something. So, and I try to make it look great. It makes no sense because the Shadow one's the prototype. That was worked really well because it's Shadow. It just makes perfect sense for him to play a game that's all brutal and like extreme. That's perfect for him. So I was just doing like a different like sidelines of like different games, but based on different characters. I thought Knuckles would work really well with Knack because Knack's all about brute force and smashing stuff. So it's perfect for Knuckles, and for Shadow, it's perfect for prototype. So it's like I don't have anything else to say. Hey man, good to see you. It's me. Oh, hi Antonio. How are you doing? Um, but like I said, it's like it's mandatory for me to do these videos because if I don't do the videos at many times, I feel like an idiot. But to tell you this, I want to make sure I get all the videos done so that way they are done. But the reason I haven't uploaded anything is because a lot of things have been going not my way. For one, I was gonna go and do a art class thing at this university, and I just couldn't do it because I had this one major flaw on this day. My grandfather got a little sick. He wasn't too sick, he just was a little sick. I told my counselor about him, and she just immediately freaked out. I tried to calm her down, saying he's not physically sick, but she really just didn't care. She told me I should wear a mask. She told me I should do this and this, and I told her I wasn't sick. I didn't have a cold or anything, and because of our frustrations and not and all that stuff, I didn't get the chance to go to that one thing I was gonna do. I didn't get a chance to go and do something that I wanted to do. So after that, I just felt like I lost that one effort to do stuff. It reminded me when I was trying to do Boy Scouts a long time ago. My dad, like, we were signing a petition to me to do Boy Scouts, and I remember I went to the Boy Scout like place just to get and sign up, and they said, well, if you come this day at a perfect time, we'll probably get you signed up and you'll be able to do Boy Scouts for a bit. And I'm like, yay, great, I get to do stuff like I've always wanted to do. But then I had to do one stupid thing where I go out into the world with my freaking bike, and I've been out there for a while, and the stupidest thing I could ever do, I go down this one hill, all the way down with my freaking bike, and then I go smack into like someone's like wooden like boards, and I get my balls like bruised, and I sit there for at least like an hour, and I come back home, and my dad's like, "Where you been?" And I'm like, I told him, I told him about what happened. He kind of laughed a bit when I smashed my balls, but he told me that the reason why the reason he basically said is like, well, I had to cancel because you didn't return, and we were gonna go, but you took so long. So I was like, shit. Like, I basically blew my own chance to do something awesome. And the same goes when I was trying to do this thing already. It just, deja vu just hits right now. And that's why I didn't get a chance. That's why I wasn't in the mood to do any videos. It just because I just felt like like if I did a video, would I actually be fine if I did a video? Would you see the amount of like anger when I'm doing the video? You probably don't want me to do that. You don't want me to just be in the game and everything, just going like, ugh, it's so stupid controls, like, you know, like that sort of thing. You want it to be fun, but not as stressful, you know? I I'm really sorry if I didn't get a chance to do more videos. I've been wanting to do more videos. I've been trying to do more videos. It's just that when I have done the videos what I want to do, there's sometimes not going to do it well because there's a lot of mandatory things I gotta do first, and then I gotta get my head straight to do it. And another thing, our heater broke, so my grandpa had to go and fix that, and and then I mean, he finally did get it fixed. It's now like a little bit, it's working a bit. And another thing, our bathroom's been flooding. It's not flooded like where it's like, oh, there's water everywhere. It's just been flooded like a little bit, and that's okay. And it was dry, literally today. It was dry, freaking today. And then when Grandpa had to dump the water into the toilet, it flooded again. Hang on. Sorry about that. I have to watch my little brother, but don't worry, he's downstairs. Hopefully he stays down there. If not, I'll be upstairs, but it's fine. And like, okay, like what I was just saying before, like that was the only thing that really made me not to do videos for a while. It was just because flooding, heater breaking, not getting to do that one thing I was gonna do, like do the art thing I was gonna do, so I can actually get better at my art. I mean, my art is pretty good already, but like I would rather get better with more, like better quality, better gadgets, more friends, and doing all that stuff. Of course, freaking mess up one little thing, and it just bonks my entire thing I wanted to do. So it's like deja vu for me. Like I try to do something better, try to do something good, and it's just like they're back down to bottom 0. So it's been like crap, and I just really wish I was better, not being idiots and just do the actual thing I want to do, but it's just like happened. So that's it. New things I've been drawing, not really much. There's not much stuff I've been doing anything new. Recently I I uploaded 2 new videos. They're not videos, they're just drawings. They were my that's what I want to do. It's making friends, suggest every day making some. Yeah, Antonio, you're correct. That's what I want to do. I want to make friends. I want to do like the old like saying, just get rich on crypto, then go to the Thailand and buy 7 wives, and you're right. No, that's just being the cheaty way. If you draw, do AI cartoons. No, because AI is robotic. You don't want robotic cartoons. Otherwise, it's not going to look as, like, okay, I'll tell you this. AI is good for one thing, but it's not good for all your things you need to do. You can use AI for a couple of good things, but not for the stuff that you can do already. It's like, you could do, I could do both. Like, yeah, do both. But like, AI is more like a tool. Do not use it as like a drawing thing. Do not think it's like some sort of like art program that you can use willy-nilly. It's not supposed to do that. It's just supposed to be a tool. So if you let's say you don't have, like, let's say you're not really good at making muscles, you can literally ask it to create a muscle body, and then like it'll create a muscle body, and then you can just you take that, and then you can just sketch how they draw muscles, and then that's how you get better at drawing the anatomy. That's what I feel like AI should be. It's like a tool. It's not supposed to be like a thing that you use for everything for your art. It's just something that will help you get better, so that way you don't have to use it as much. That's why whenever I use a bit of AI, but I don't use it as like an art like cheat. I don't do that. I actually, what I do is sometimes I will take what it is, the picture, and then actually redraw it into my style, and that's literally what I do. And then it will look 10 times better than the actual AI drawing. So that's the thing that I try to make so that actually makes more sense. Anyways, like I said, it has been a very slog, and I feel like an idiot not to get the chance to actually do more videos. I graduated at 52, college graduated 2 months early. I taught my case. I'm a digital video and cartoonist. No, nice. That's very nice. Well, okay. Like I said, I tried doing it. Or editor. Okay, cartoon editor. Okay. Alright, fine. But like I said, I was trying to do better. I was trying to actually get better at drawing my stuff, and I was gonna do something at like, DMAC. But whoopie-doo, one stupid mistake, and I literally fuck it up. So that's the thing. So it's like, it just happens. Like, I've done it once in my life, and then I've done it now the second time. It's just like, boom. I got lots of dreams for insurance with jobs at Warner Brothers, like I wanted to Disney, and that's okay. I plan to. Okay. Show me your work. Sure. Let's start with one I actually am very proud of. Let's see if you remember this guy. It's not He-Man. No, no. He-Man? Does He-Man look like a big monster thing that's riding a wave? Beast. No, it's not Beast. Look, if you look more into details and his body and his shape and the wave, that doesn't ring a bell. This is the Wiki Tiki from Aloha Scooby-Doo. You know, the big dude that like surfs in that big wave and he shoots fireballs out of his freaking mouth. That was the character I drew because I like the design of that monster in that Scooby-Doo movie. So that's why I drew this. And buddy, this is probably the best drawing I've done as Scooby-Doo monster in like a long time. And this is one of my favorite ones because it's just so unique. It's so unique, and it's just like it makes sense because it's Hawaiian, so it's all like he has a hula skirt, he has some sort of like fiery red hair. It just matches his like expertise. Now I have made him more muscular, and it's just because in the movie he is a bit buff, and that's the thing. No, you missed my my point. I'm 52. He looks like a beast from The Man. Great work. Well, okay, okay. So you're 52 years old. Okay, that makes sense. So you don't really know that much about cartoons, or you just know like 90s cartoons, which makes sense. Well, I grew up with the 2000s. I was born in 2000s, and then this movie came out around, I think I was around 8, and I watched it with with my dad and my sister, and it was like, I remember we were eating like fire hot chicken wings, and my mouth was just like burning, and I just remember like I just felt like I was just gonna shoot fire. I was gonna shoot a fireball out my mouth like the Tiki was gonna do, and it's just like, of course, now if I look at it now, it's just like the Wiki Tiki's the one that is cool. It's just the Tikis are all freaking virtual. It's just like, why? What's the meaning of my job? Okay, cool. It's a good thing you're getting a job. I still haven't got a job yet. I got fired from fucking Walmart because of my asshole attitude, and it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I literally did what I was doing, and they just didn't want me to do any more. They just said you're done doing enough, so fuck you and get out of here. So it's like, all right, fine. Like, and it wasn't even my fault either because they were the one that like butchered me anyways. I was like literally. I was doing stuff for them all the time. And it's just like, it got to the point where they just didn't want me to do anything anymore. It was just like that. And it's just like, it made no sense. It just made no sense. So, it's just something that I say to myself, I wish the next job I get will be better and not as mandatory and just okay. What I want for a job is just something that's not too hard, it's not too difficult, but it's just enough to be a challenge, but not too challenging, but enough to be like I could be doing it for a while and then I can get better at it. Like, that's what I want. It's just that Walmart, I don't know, it started out being good. It was good for like for a while, but then like it just didn't work. It just I literally just like said to myself, I can't I can't do this anymore. It's just it was draining me like better. It was draining me worse than McDonald did. And it's just like that one point in my life I'm like, I gotta get out of here. And I'm just like the amount of like, and this okay. This is one thing I learned that is so dumb. It makes no sense now. Work. You do not need to work at Walmart if this is how they treat your own staff, and that is this: they don't know the managers at Walmart, the ones that are supposed to help you understand the freaking job, don't know how to fucking use the cash registers. They literally are sending random people to random locations around the store just to go and use the cash registers. Workers are assholes. Shit happens. By the way, I love your shirt. Oh, it's not a shirt. It's a jacket. it's a jacket. So it's like, I got this at like Lunchbox. But like, literally, like, workers at Walmart will literally wander around, not doing that much, know what they're doing, and then the managers are supposed to be the big guys to tell you what you're supposed to do, so because they know how to work the cash registers. But it's the opposite. It's like deja vu. It's like, no, managers are stupid, and then the workers are smarter. That is literally you're literally causing your workers to make your lives worse, because you're making it seem like, oh, they're going to be smarter than you, so that means they can steal from you. That's bad. That's just bad, like, workmanship. It's like, no, you're supposed to be the better to get the person to be better. It's not the other way around where you're dumb and then you have to hire smarter people. That's literally making yourselves a target to people that can just outright, like, money steal. That's why I feel like every time I watch like freaking cop commercials or cop like videos on my freaking YouTube, I see like these dumbass like Walmart employees get rich because the managing system is just so shit at some Walmarts. I'm like, I understand why people can sometimes get away from it and sometimes they can't get away from it. And it just makes sense because they don't give a shit. It's just like there's just tons of like things like that. And I wish that Walmart was better, and it isn't. It's not. It's just not. It's not a good place to start working. Yeah, at a time it was, but just like that, it's just like, why? It's just why? You're trying to be better by not being better. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't. It's like you're literally making the management system so dumb that you don't understand that. Like, if you're this dumb, then why are you even working for Walmart? Like, the workers are the person that work for Walmart to actually help you, like, get money. It's not where you're like, oh, I have no idea how to work the cash registers. We can't help you, but we're gonna send you in there because we know you're smarter than us. Bitch, I'm not even smarter than any of you. Like, I literally the first day I was in there for a while, I was doing a bunch of stuff. I have a gut feeling that people will gotta get jobs. Okay, yep. Yeah, it's literally what I'm just saying right there, Antonio. It's just like everything that I'm saying right now, you are getting it correctly. It's the first time I you are doing it better than I am. But like I said, it's just like that is one draining thing that happened in my life. It's like one thing that I didn't. That was one thing I didn't get a chance to make videos. It's like that was one thing I couldn't do. Every time I came back from Walmart, it just made me I couldn't make a video. I didn't want to make a video during my weekends either because it's just like because I couldn't because Walmart. I didn't get the chance to do anything until freaking Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that was the only times I got to do videos, and barely didn't do any because I had to do a big break. It's just that I know I need a job. I need more. I need money back in my card. I literally have only $60 in my card now, but like, it's mandatory that I feel like the jobs I got are not the jobs I would like to have, and hopefully the next job I get will be better. It will be much nicer and beg forgiveness. It's gonna be better to be on the work schedule, so that way I'm not just gonna be bumping around every time. So here's hoping, and I'll let you know the updates on that as well. But for now, like I said, this is just gonna be the channel update of like what's going on to my channel. And the one thing that it is definitely gonna be. I hope you get that job for Disney. Thank you. I hope so too. I hope so. I will get. I hope I get. I hope I get a job work for Disney. Jesus, I can't even speak right now. But yeah, it's just we live in this world that like people just don't give a shit. It's just like everyone is just like doing what they think is right, and it's just like, no, we think everything is wrong because we think it's wrong because it's just like that's wrong with all of us. Where it's supposed to be the opposite, you know. But whatever. It is what it is. You can't really change that because it's just like, doesn't make any sense, but it does. So whatever. There's a lot of like cartoon stuff that's just one from 2000, some of them not in the 2000-ish. These were in the, I mean, they were in the 2000s, but more in the late 2000s, more in the 2000s and twos and ones and threes. But I wasn't at that. I was like literally a toddler by that time, so I didn't get to watch these until later on. So yeah. Particularly one of them is called Shaolin Showdown. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It was a 2007. No, it was a 2009. No, it was 2005 series, I believe. Hang on, I gotta look this up because I feel like an idiot if I don't. 2003. Okay, it was a 2003 series. Well, I almost got that right, but 2003, and it lasted for 3 seasons. It did get a reboot on the Disney XD called Shaolin Chronicles, but that was bad. That was very bad. Lukewarm received. It was very non-good, and it's not really well received as it used to be. So that's why Shaolin Showdown is just it's a good gem for the time. But if you really want bring back the original cast, bring back the original like actors. But I can see how that won't be like an actual thing because not many actors from the show exist now, or they're pretty much now dead. But you know, we live in this world that maybe one of these days we will get something better, but it's just not gonna happen right now. Um, but I do think that Shaolin Showdown is like a good example of really good updated cartoons without going too hard on the graphics, and it's just because I'm not a big fan with all the big bumper reboot update graphics or all the cartoons. They just bonkers everywhere. It's just like fuck me. It's like you're trying to be really good at doing something that really does not need to be that popular. Back then, you would do whatever you want. Generations. Gotta look at this message. Huh. It's missed good days times. Yeah, like it's literally not the it's not it wasn't it's not the good days now. It's not good days at all. But like I said, like reboots. Okay, if they're done correctly, they can be good. I did like at a time. I liked the Ben 10 reboot. It was pretty good. I actually thought it had good ideas. It's just that the ideas that they put in there, it's just that there's some that I really wish they were in the classic series, and they just weren't in the classic series. We got to see what would happen if Ben got become Vilgax. We got to see that. I was really happy to see that. But we only get to see that on 1 to 2 episodes, and then it's done. And we don't get to see it again. They were hinting they're gonna bring it back, but like once you bring back Vilgax, how the freak do you get Ben back to being Gax? It's just like that doesn't make any sense. It's like that's why I believe that it was just one shot, and that's just like a thing I don't like. It's just like then don't do it. If you're gonna do something, do it for a long time, and then we get this awesome like thing that's gonna happen later on. Are you excited for the new Lilo Stitch? Yes, I am. I'm very excited. That's coming out May 23rd, 2023. Yes, I know what day is it coming out, and I am very excited to see it, and I will be watching it when it comes out. But for now, I'm going to watch Sonic 3 because I like Sonic, and I love my little blue hedgehog devil dude. So, I mean, we're freaking going to get Shadow. I mean, hell yeah. Shadow is probably the one character that I think everyone's really excited to see. Anyways, like I said, like, reboots, they're not as great as they used to be. It's like we're not gonna get the good stuff like we used to, and it just sucks. It really does suck. Like I'm not a big fan. I'll tell you right now, I do not like Teen Titans Go. I'm not a Teen Titans Go fan. I like the original Teen Titans. It's always been my classic. It's a classic series. It is Teen Titans, and that is everything I want. It had fun humor. It had dark humor. It was perfect, and it was the perfect blend of the two. with Teen Titans Go, it's not blending. It just feels like it's just all crooked and all like broken and stuff, and it just doesn't make any sense. And it's literally like not funny. It's just it doesn't work with me. It just no, it just doesn't work with me at all. I mean, it's the same with like other shows I've seen. It's good. It looks good that the new Sonic movie. Oh yeah, it has posters. Yeah, it has lots of posters. Like I remember that like Sonic 3 didn't have as many posters, and it didn't have a trailer yet. It was just we had this teaser of just bits by bits, and we didn't get to see a trailer. It wasn't until we got to see the trailer, and we were like, "Oh my god, this is awesome! Shadow looks awesome. He looks sick. I mean, we're gonna get so many good battles in this movie, and I'm just super excited of how they're all gonna do really well. I know Paramount is gonna make this movie by far the best. I know by far this is gonna be better. I did watch Transformers 1 and I thought that was really good. The animation was very good. I even liked that we got new voice actors to play some of the roles of other characters. That is kind of interesting. Like Thor is Orion Pax or Optimus Prime that becomes Optimus Prime. The origin between him as like a friend with D16 that becomes Megatron. I believe that I like the idea of a story of both characters becoming not friends and then becoming split apart to become their enemies and then their arch enemies. So it's like they were friends at first, and then slowly between the movie they just become unfriends, and then they become the enemy, and it's just like it works so well. I just like that. So where I'm very excited for the Sonic 3 movie. I really wish people would give Transformers 1 a really good chance. It is very good. You just gotta like get used to the new animation and new 3D graphic they got right now, but it's really good. It's very dark. It's I get that it wasn't as well received because the trailers made it seem way too lighthearted and jokesy, but the movie is totally different. It's literally different. It is has that jokey humor, but it's not as like bad as the trailers were. It's actually kind of makes more sense because of what Ryan is. He's just a goofball. He's just very just up and lifting this. What that's kind of like what Optimus is sometimes. He sometimes he's a bit like uplifting in moments, but then he's very downgraded. Where Orion is very like it's just basically baby version of Optimus Prime. It's just it wasn't until he became a Prime that he started to actually become more tougher and became more self-aware of his actions. And that's why I feel like the progression between Orion to become Optimus is such a good idea to make. And the same with D16 to become Megatron. It works so well with like how the degree of like how they were friends and then just it just splits off into this one gigantuan like thing. And I did do an entire video on the Transformers 1, so there's a stream that I did. So if you want to watch the stream, then watch that after you watch this stream. So there's that. So and that stream's like an hour, so that goes on for a while. But like I said, this is gonna be an update thing. I'm just telling you stuff. I am gonna be starting some drawings soon, but like just to give you some headway to tell you that there was a lot of things that happened during the weeks that I was doing, and a lot of Vermer things was going on too. I didn't know what Vermer is. Vermer is the streamer that I've been watching, and he actually is liking my art a lot. Like I actually am very happy that I got like someone that enjoys what I create. VARMIR streamer. He is a great dude. I have to give him props on his art and his comics. They're really awesome. Now, if you don't know who he is, he's a visual artist. He does a lot of like fantasy, like Fox sort of like they like things. So I'll give you a little like images and stuff to show you what I'm talking about. He's really good at doing very not as they're not as like graphically good. They're just enough to be like if you've ever seen the Bone books, like Bone and Funny Bone and Phony Bone and just Bone, it's like the Bone books, but like if someone was gonna do another Bone series, this is this is like a character that would be in Bone. It just he fits so well in that sort of world, and that's what I like about the character. It reminded me of Bone, and it's just that one thing that I just like so much. And when I got to actually like do art for the character and I started posting everything, he actually started to comment on my things and saying that I do a great job. He really likes my stuff. He even said he wanted to see more of this if I had any more, and I did. I gave him some leeway. I gave him some like my DeviantArt so that he can see what I was doing, and he really commented a bunch of them and saying that I do really good job on his character, and he told me that if I'm having fun making one of the comics, I should just keep going and doing it. So here's what he looks like. I'm just gonna give you a picture of like just an idea. I'm just making sure I can actually tap on the freaking thing. Come on. Okay, whatever. There we go. There. So this is what VIRMIR or Vermeer looks like. This is his character. Look at him. He's all smug. But if you can tell me, if you just look at this, this looks like something out of Bone. I mean, Bone, the series, a more updated and less like corny style. But I really love the character. It just looks so good. It just makes you feel like you really want to draw this guy too. So it's like that's the thing. So. And that's one character I've been drawing a lot. I've been trying to get better at that dude, making ideas and stuff. There is a game. I'll show you what the game was that I got, so you guys will understand that why the prototype thing is something I need to get rid of soon. And that is I don't know if you've heard of or ever watched Nitro Rad. He is a Australian YouTuber that does a lot of gaming videos and stuff. And his particular game that he's played is this game. Don't know if you guys ever played it. I hope you haven't, or have, or know him in the past, or don't know him in the past. But this is a pretty awesome game I got for a bonus for about $7 at JC Hobbies. Yes, the original Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. This will be the next Let's Play after Prototype. And there won't be any voice acting. It'll be just myself, just playing the game and having a fun time. So, hope you guys will be enjoying when you get to see this game. And it's gonna be one heck of a journey once I beat it. So, there's that. I don't think this is gonna be too hard. I know Nitro has played it, and he said it wasn't that hard, but it is very repetitive. But I'm okay with repetitive. I played a lot of games that have a lot of repetitive things. I played many different levels. It's just something that I know of. So it's like, I know how to beat a game that is repetitive. So I know how to do something that actually would be perfect for me. So I'm very excited to play this, and I hope you guys will be happy to see me play it on my channel. This is literally, you'll be seeing this as soon as Prototype is done. As soon as Prototype is done with Shadow, this is on. This is, basically what's going to happen is, like, as soon as I'm done with Prototype, I'm just going to take my PS5, put it away for a bit, and then I'm just going to plug in my PS2, and we're going to start playing this. I mean, this is going to be one fun game. One freaking fun game. I'm very excited. Now, I do have a gizmo that will help with using the PS5 controller, but it's just going to help just for that reason. I will be still using the PS2 for the actual console, so that way I'll be playing actually on the PS2, but I will be using a PS5 controller just to make it so it's not as like janky on a PS2 controller is. I'll give it before I do the Let's Play, I will do a bit of off playing to see if it'll actually work with a PS2 controller. But if it doesn't, I mean, I know it will, but like, if I feel like it's better with the PS5 controller and not the PS2 controller, then I'll just do the PS5. But if it does feel great on the PS2, then we'll do PS2 controller. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to PS5. But I hope you understand. This game will be after Prototype 2 with Shadow. So as soon as we are done with this game, since we're done with Prototype 2 with Shadow, this game is going up on my channel. This is one of those games I've been wanting to play. The thing is that I can't get the HD released on my PS5, not yet because I don't have a job, but this is as close as I'm gonna get to play an actual original platformer that I didn't get to play in a long time, so there is that. So get ready for me to play Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. This is not the sequel, this is just the first game, so very excited to see how this is gonna play. I hope it's good, I hope it's gonna be fun, and I hope that everything that I know of Chrome Studios by this point can make a good game. So yeah, there's that. You gotta look for that sometime. What else? Well, like I said, there's a lot of things that are gonna happen soon on my channel, and a lot of things are gonna be better. I will promise you that there'll be a lot of things better. And for better or worse, I just hope that once you see more Shadow Prototype done with Prototype 2, we're gonna get into Ty. No questions. I'm literally gonna play that. I'm gonna just set that up and get it done. I'm gonna have a blast because I fucking want to play that game. I want to beat it. I want to make sure it is done. And yeah. There's other games I want to do too. I want to do SpongeBob. I do want to do a SpongeBob Creature Request Grab one, just because I did play a bit of it and I really like the controls. What's weird is like the controls for the plane isn't as like it's not as hard as you think it is. It's actually kind of easy once you understand what you have to do. And it's just that, oh, okay, so you just it's not like because I was very intimidated. I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this. And at first I died, but the game doesn't like the game is like, oh, if you die and you have to restart from the beginning. No, it literally like as soon as you die, there's a checkpoint and you can easily get your health back. And it's not like mandatory hard. It is really easy. It's not actually that hard to actually get used to. It's like it's actually very rail like, so like everything's on rails, so you don't have to actually control SpongeBob as you're going up and down. You're just basically just he's on the rail, he just uses the rail, and you just shoot the balloons when they come up on screen. You shoot the things that tell you to shoot at, and that's it. It's not too hard, not too I mean, I had a couple tries I had to do this to get better, just do better. There were a couple times I was like, oh god, I thought I was gonna die, but no, just that one moment is perfect. And it's just now, I'm just like, I really want to do a Let's Play on that one too. There are some old PS2 games I do want to play, and there are some good ones, but we will get to that once we get done with Ty. And I just can't wait for you guys to see that Let's Play. Oh my god. And I gotta do GeForce. Fuck me. GeForce is the other game. I fucking forgot to do more of that game. But don't worry, I have the game on the PS3, so you don't have to worry about the freaking PlayStation Steam thing anymore. I can actually play that on the PS3, so there is no worry about that. So when we get to do GeForce 2, later on, it'll be on the PS3, so do not have to worry about that. So you are in luck. I did get a PS3 and I got the GeForce game, so bingo bongo, we're good with that. And I got Spider-Man, Shattered Dimensions, and Edge of Time. Both games, I played Shattered Dimensions. I'm not close to be finished yet, but I want to play an actual Let's Play on that one too. Looking forward to watching you play Ty. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for coming on my stream. If everyone's noticing, that was my mom. There's a lot of things I want to do, and that is one thing I need to get rid of. I just got, as soon as I get with Prototype, once I get Prototype 2 done with Shadow, it is going to be PlayStation 2 games for a while. PlayStation 2 games for a while. It's going to be Ty first, maybe do SpongeBob after, maybe do another one after, I don't know. But I know that I'm gonna be nonstop playing some old school games, and it's gonna be one hell of a time when you get to see that. A lot of things are gonna be on my channel, and I hope you guys will be enjoying when it comes up. I know that there's gonna be a lot of things that you'll be wanting me to do more later, which will be the PS5 games, which they'll come out later. I know that there'll be a lot of games that you want me to do, like Silent Hill the remaster, which I will get to that. I will do a remaster. I will do the Silent Hill remaster one day, one of these days. But just for not for today. I'm just horror is still not the best for me yet. But I do want to get into the survival horror games sometime, and I think Silent Hill 2 remake will be an excellent choice to get into it. And I just feel like if I just don't do it yet, like it's not like, oh, I want to do it when I do it. I just want to do it when I feel the best way to do it. So yeah, so that's why I haven't been doing that many videos. That's why I've been just basically just mandatory logging on my YouTube channel just to see if I got any subscribers, and that's why I haven't got any more subscribers because of that. And it's because I haven't been doing videos. But don't worry, this stream will be the counterfeit of that, so that way you understand that now we are done with the old, like, I'm done with that sort of scenario. We can get into the videos again. So by tomorrow, I'll be doing 2 videos of Prototype 2 on Shadow and getting those uploaded. And then, and yeah, a lot of things are gonna happen, and I can't wait to do it. Anything else I want to say? Not really. I mean, that's about it. That's all I wanted to ramble on with my game, with what's gonna happen on my channel. Um, I know that for a fact that I do want to do more old school PS2 kids games, which I have a lot. I have a lot of PS2 games, PS2 kid games in my drawer. One particular, I don't know if I'm gonna play for a Let's Play. I just played it for a bit. I'm like, I don't really like the controls. I'm a big fan of that, and that's Rough Trigger. I played it just to see what it was, and I can see why Nitro just hates it. It's literally a Ratchet and Clank clone. It's not good. It's not a good clone. It's not really fun either. It's like very just like mandatory. It's just like, oh, you collect like these things and make you stronger to make your weapon better. It's just like, it's not really fun. What makes Ratchet and Clank fun is not because you collect items to get better weapons. It's all about the exploration. It's all about the challenge of each level. It's all about the resource management. It's all about like you collecting new items every time you go to each planet, and then you spend your bolts to get better upgrades for your gun and your blasters and stuff. So that way you're able to do damage to better enemies later on. So that's why you play Ratchet and Clank. It's not about like it's not about collecting. It's not about the combat. It's all about doing the exploration and the collecting, so that you can get better and getting better items to get you stronger, so you're able to beat the boss later. And that's why I feel like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is like one of those games I feel works so well with those, and this Rough Trigger doesn't. So. But maybe one of these days I might do Rough Trigger. I might do a Let's Play on Rough Trigger. It's gonna be pretty damn hard. I know it's gonna be one of those games. I'm like, why am I doing a Let's Play on this? I had to, so I'm doing it right now. So okay, but at least you guys will be with me during that time. So there's that. So now this is not. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just telling you all my what I have to, what was going on. My ramble of like why it took me this long to think about how I want for my videos and content to be. But now since I've gotten pretty much what I want to get out, let's just do some drawings. I mean, that's what you want. So I'm gonna turn my camera over. I need to check out something really quick just to see if anyone's Christian's still up down here. If he isn't, then we're going back downstairs. But like, yeah, that's everything I wanted to ramble. That's everything I wanted to talk about. So I'll be right back. As soon as I get back, drawings. And we're probably gonna do limit me 5 drawings. That's it. step in it.
It's happening again.
Yes. That's because of Grandpa. He basically put the water into the dehumidifier and it just like splashed everywhere. Stay in your room and just play your stuff.
Well, can I play anything?
What?
Can I play your old PSP game?
No.
PS1?
Because remember Grandma took my PSP.
No. You got PS3, you got PS... You got not PS4.
No, you cannot play
How
those.
about PS2?
No.
You can't play 2?
No.
Do you use your 2?
I use my 2, yes. I'll be actually use my 2 once I'm done with one of my Let's Plays.
Oh, I'll do 3.
Same goes.
Oh.
Anyways. Go on, if you want to do something, go on the TV and watch something.
I got nothing to do. I gotta play PS4 or something.
You can't play the PS4 because I don't trust you.
Why can't you just put
No,
something on there
just
and
play your
watch?
Beyblades.
Fine.
Sorry about that. Just going to flip my camera over so we can start doing some drawings. Let's do. Just going to. This one, so I'm just gonna grab this one. Actually, just grab this one. Let's see what this is. It's white. No, that's not gonna work. What was the one I've been doing for a bit in here? I guess this won't work. I'm trying to draw a tie, but mostly in my style. What character are you drawing right now? I am trying to draw Ty, the Tasmanian tiger, at least. I've never drawn this, so I'm trying to be as accurate as I can get. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Now I can get back to what I was gonna do. Okay. Alright, so let's get into this drawing of Ty. A little bit janky, but hey, first time drawing him. He's gonna be a bit janky at first because I've never drawn this particular character before, so. Oh my god, that does not look good. Could I make him less janky for once? Yeah. How's that? Alright, that's better. Okay. I got this grin, so I better make sure he has that grin. Kind of tilts in like this. It's weird how his freaking grin's like right here, where it should be over here, but it's fine. It's got 2 teeth like that. Oh no, it's just one big tooth, but it just looks like there's 2. It's weird. That's just it's a very weird character to draw. I mean, he is arbitrarily just a dude with a scarf, so that's literally what he is, but drawing it is not easy, because I am just looking at it as a picture on Google, but yeah, would be better if I was a bit more capable of doing this, but you know, it's all about the practice. It's all about the learning curve. It's all about, am I able to get this looking good enough? I just realized he does not have 2 eyebrows, so he has only 1, but they're all connected in one, so it's like kind of Sonic. But just unlike Sonic, he doesn't have like a little bit of a dent inside, so that's cool. Eyes are a bit kind of like squares, so make sure that they're kind of like separated. Like that would work maybe. Focus. He has his nose, his tail hair on his freaking head, on his head. So, and what I mean by tail hair, he just has one point like this, and then another point like this, and then he has the other point. This kind of like flares out like this. Like that. It's basically Tails' hair. Tails' hair, so yeah. Whatever. And I'm just gonna bring this down. He has 2 squared ears, so I really need to make sure those hairs look better, because there's I'm not a big fan of that. That does not look anything like Ty. They just put the ears first, so that way at least. Yeah. Sorry about that again. Like I said, I live with my grandparents, so it's a bit of a tricky tick, but you know, whatever. I love them. So you'd hear them sometimes when I'm doing my videos, so you guys will love them too. So, anyways, okay. All right, so this one's just kind of like it's flared out like this, and then goes up, and then back down like that. So there we go. The other one's kind of like up again, but this time just kind of like flared again, but just flared down. And out. So like that. So you flare that up. There you go. Well, unlike me, how I would draw his scarf on the bottom, I'm going to do a cape. So I'm just going to first draw his body out, so at least I know how to draw his body. He actually has a very squared body, so that's at least good for me. It's not going to be that too hard to understand. Oh, square body. Okay. I do like the idea of his one of his things. I gotta make sure that looks good. So maybe like this. Yeah, that would be better. Boxers are literally over his, so it's like this. So it's like this too. I think they're boxers. Oh no, they're shorts. Why do they call why do they say boxers? They're fucking shorts. Dumb. Anyways, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I am having fun doing it. Something like this, gotta make that curled. Same with this one. And then just kind of, oh, I see. It's all relaxed up here, and it kind of like folds down. Like this, something like this. Maybe not like that. Oh, I see. It folds and then kind of like goes down like this. There we go. Yeah, that would make more sense. And that would make that one that, yeah. Feet, pretty much standard round feet. But unlike so it kind of goes up like this, his leg. Okay. Lead really needs to stop breaking it. Okay, like this. And I had to erase that because it was just way too long. Way too long as a foot. So what happened to your foot, man? Yeah. Oh god, I made your foot way too long. He has two. He has like basically a paw. And this is the round part, like right here. Like that. guy's feet. I guess I'll make his pants. He has a bunch of like flowers. I think they're flowers. Fix this just a bit. Anyways, that looks better. I got tie shorts. There we go. And he has the Ratchet and Clank gloves, as if they can't even, they don't have to actually draw freaking hands. It's weird because all the characters I've seen in the tie game they all have hands, and everyone can be drawn with hands. So I don't know why the tie has gloves. I guess they were like, well, we know how to draw hands, yeah, but let's get the main character gloves. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, but okay, maybe if I think of it like this, maybe it's because he has like rings that make his hand like he has he has a ring called the fire ring, so like it would make his hand burn. So like that's why he probably has like a gloves. That's probably what's going on. But it's just weird. It's just like gloves. Okay. It's not a bad thing. It's just that it's just something that was like, it's really weird. Okay. And the gloves are pretty much simple. There's like big ovals like this. Same thing goes over here. I'm just gonna make a fist. Like that. Or hang on. Okay, I see. Like that. Oh, I can see where the boomerang goes. Okay. Goes right there. So that makes the size of the same boomerang. Just kind of. That. And then it's all flaming. Just gonna make some like. Like that. I'll let you know this. I am not watching the Minecraft movie. I don't care if it's gonna be a better or worse. I am not watching that. No way. That's because take a game, and you know it's a game, but your idea to making a movie, you go with live action. No, no, it doesn't work. That does not work with Minecraft. I did watch the new trailer that came out recently. It's still, it's still. I'm not gonna watch it because it's not good. No, 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 and it's freaking embarrassing that freaking Mojang is doing this. It's just makes no sense. I mean, like, okay, Warner Bros. Knows that if they're gonna do like a license like product, they gotta make sure that when they're doing it, they are doing what the licensed product is. It's like it's not like made to be like you're supposed to like let it be like this one thing, and you're just doing it wrong. And that's why I feel like with the amount of work that's going into a Minecraft movie, it's never gonna pay off because it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be the worst thing ever. The one Mojang will find out. It's like, oh, yeah, we should have thought of it better like that. It's like, yeah, you should have thought about that, fuckers. It's like, that's the thing. It's like, don't be like, oh, we know what we're doing. We know how this is gonna work. But in reality, you have no idea what you're doing, and sometimes you have physically don't know if you're going to make it work. Now, this is not what he looks like, but I just like putting capes on stuff, so you let me know what you think. I know it's not gonna be for everyone, but I think it looks cool. And I might as well, instead of a bow, I'll just do like a nice thing he has on, so just kind of do like this. Just like this. You guys let me know what you think. Is my first time drawing Ty. Let me know if you think this Ty drawing looks good. Alright, so first time going with Ty. So there we go. Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. Here we go. There we go. Don't know if I did a good job on that. I know he's supposed to have a scarf, but scarves just for me are not the coolest. So here is a cape, but I did give him not a bow tie, just a nice. It's like it is kind of like a scarf, but it is a cape. So what do you think? I think it actually works pretty well. I think it, to me, it looks cool for a starter. And when I give him once I have the belts and the cool like way he looks, then it's gonna be a scarf. But like for what he looks like now, he looks good. So yeah. Whatever you guys are interested in me to draw next, let me know so that I can get into it. Let's see here. That looks cool. What's in his head? Oh, that's hair, Mom. Oh, what's in his hands? Those are boomerangs. He has, his melee weapon is, or his actual weapon is boomerangs. Basically, he throws boomerangs and he can glide with them, which is weird, but it's just something that he can do. And each one has a different ability. Some of them are called fire rangs. Other ones are called ice rangs. One's called doomerang. Others are the multi-rang. They're just basically different effects that have different powers and stuff. But the major ones are just gonna be the ones you use all the time. Basically, you throw them with the trigger buttons and they just do damage. You collect opals, which are basically the currency of the game, and then you have to collect thunder eggs, which are basically the jiggies or the main like items you need to finish the level, or like how much you can get before the level's done. So yeah. Welcome, Mom. So, Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger is better. I mean, it's not the best, but I'm very excited to play Ty. So, to give you an idea of what's the next thing to come up on my channel, well, Ty is the thing we'll be doing for my channel soon. So, there's that. Next drawing, I don't know. I'm gonna see what I would. I guess I could draw Crypto. Might as well. Crypto, my style, why not? Just so you know what you think of that one. It's not the best. Probably should be better. This is the Mighty Dog muscle suit, so I'll show you what that looks like too. Great work. No drawings. On, okay. Yep, thank you, Mom. making sure that you guys will know that this was an idea for crypto. Mighty Muscle Dog suit. So from this to this, so he wears. So it was this, and then it became this. So there we go. Yeah, I guess I'll draw a Vermeer. Why not? All right. Okay. The farmer's head right there. Do a bow tie instead of the old-fashioned thing I've been doing, so. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end the stream right now. Usually when I start to feel not myself, like, or I'm just not feeling the way I am, like, for instance, this firmware thing, it looks fine, but I just can't get the hands to look good, so for now, I'm just going to just end it right now, but we did get a little Rumble done, just get everything pretty much so what's going to happen with my channel, and you're going to look forward to seeing some more new stuff in the late future. I am going to be doing the tie thing as soon as Prototype 2 is done, so once that's done, it is tie time, so, and it'll be a good place just to end off a good, hard, but not challenging game, but yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be like, once I'm done with it, it's gonna feel very, very, very rewarding just to get into some more older stuff. So, look forward to you guys doing some more awesome stuff. And I'm sorry about why I have not uploaded anything yet. So this should give you a little bit clarify what's going on, and it will also give you some pointers that will be seeing sooner. So. Hope you guys enjoy this, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and please hit that notification bell so you know every time I make a new video, even if I'm not uploading it, at least you'll just be notified when I do. So, have a good time, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Crazy Zombie is out. Goodbye.